Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Omar, and let's talk about phone case. This one is from UAG. It's called the Mouve case or Mouve, and it's for my Samsung Galaxy C Fold 7. All right, this I'm gonna just say right now, this is a really good case. I actually like the way it looks. I like the way it feels, and UAG made it slim. All right, so for when with the C Fold 6, I had the UAG case, their plyo one. That thing was a brick. It was thick, right? But they were following the camera layout. All right, they were following the camera. That's what it made it thick. This time with the camera being more out there, two choices. You either make it this thick all the way around, or you make it thin, and you make it thin and just add protection here. They did the right call. Now let's look at something first. All right, how does this thing looks? All right, first of all, design wise, on the camera you will see that the ring actually stops right here, right? I was seeing some YouTubers saying, why not all the way around, yada yada yada. Let me explain this to you guys, all right? Because it seems that these YouTubers, they don't even use this case, right? They don't use the case. They're probably using iPhones. I use an iPhone, but I always have this one with me, right? That's my secondary phone. And it seems that a lot of these people, they use an iPhone, which the cameras are up here. With a Samsung design, when you're using MagSafe, the fact that the camera layout is all the way down like this, it is very hard to make it compatible. So UAG decided, okay, either I make a thick case that will be this thick right here on one side, so you will have a huge brick, right? Or we keep it slim and we just make a little cutout here. I like what they did. They kept it slim with this little cutout. Now, why is that cutout important? Let me show you. When you have a MagSafe, I forgot my wallet right up there. Let's pretend this is my MagSafe, right? This is my zip flip right here, right? Let's say this is my power bank, and it connects here, right? The reason why there's a cutout right here is so that you're able to connect your phone, because your MagSafe is right here. So that means if you got anything that's square, boom, it connects right there. That cutout right here is so that your phone is not up like this. Because if it's up, you have that space right there, right? But the fact that it will be connected, it will keep it down like this. That's the only reason they made it that way. It's not for design. Well, it's a design choice, but it's not. It's something practical. All right. And I was amazed when I was looking at these other YouTubers talking about it. They're like, why they did this? I'd rather have the whole thing all over. It's for your MagSafe users. If this thing did not have MagSafe on it, then yes, they would have gone all the way around. But the fact that it has MagSafe, they had to make something. Either make it thick or make that cutout. And they made the right choice by making that cutout right here. Keep everything slim, make that cutout. You have your MagSafe, boom, just put it right there, right? So MagSafe wallets, power banks, whatever, it will be a lot more easier to make it compatible with the phone because of its design, right? Obviously, there'll be a lot of things where it'll be like this, right? I mean, you can only do what you can only do, right? But that was a choice made by them in order to make it compatible. Now, the next thing with it, to my surprise, it's very slim. All right, very slim. Like I said on the past, they would make the case and they were thick. They were like bricks. This one is very slim, and I'm just amazed of how it is, right? How it looks and everything. It's a very slim case. It feels great in the hand. And I'm using a film protector, right? So I'm using the anti-reflective film protector from Samsung. So look how much lip protection there is for your screen. Look how thick that is. All right, that's a good race right there. Look all the way around. So if you use a tempered glass, you will still be protected. So I'm the type of person who needs to have the phone down like this, right? And with this one, I'm able to do that. I have my bank's case, and I couldn't do that. I had to leave the phone up like this the whole time. So at work, I have it like this, and I was risking something falling on top of it or anything, right? Now I could place it down, don't even have to worry about it, right? So if you use a screen protector, you'll be really good with this. And but you had to use a UAG screen protector. This is not compatible with anything else. All right, or a screen protector that's smaller on the size, right? It's not compatible with anything else. I'll tell you that right now. It was not compatible with my bank's AR screen protector, or the one that came with the case, right? It wasn't compatible with it. I saw some other videos where they put it with the ESR screen protector, and it was still lifting it. So if you're using this case and you want a screen protector that's not a film like the one I have, make sure you buy the screen protector for this case right here, because that's the only way it'll be compatible. Keep that in mind. All right. Now, camera. Look at that. Look at that race. You could see right here that your camera lens is below the ring right here, the lip, right? It is really good. Obviously, right here you have your little cutout, but it's still kind of protecting the edge of your ring right here. So you should be good. So you place your phone down, and you should be good, because your the ring is above the camera lenses, right? Again, it's a slim profile. It's a very slim profile, and it feels good in the hand. All right, feels really good. And here's one thing with hinges: when you have a hinge protection, I know some people don't like to keep it exposed. When you have a hinge protection, it kind of limits you a little bit. Well, for me, it does. It limits what type of phone holder I will have for my car. Some accessories also will be limited for it. But with this one, I could have a controller on it, a game controller. It's gonna be okay because it is flush. I could put it on one of my car holders. Boom, it's flush. I don't have to worry about it. And that's something I prioritize mostly. So I did use the Banks one for 3.5 months, and it was a good case. I love it. I love how thin it was. It just didn't have the screen protection that I wanted on it, and the fact that it had the hinge protection. When you open it, you had the little bulk, and it would get in the way of a lot of stuff, right? For those of you like, well, what about if it scratches? Well, just use a film protector right here. So I'm waiting on one to come over so that I could put the film protector on it right here. But I've been using it, this week, and already I'm telling you, this is a really good one. And MagSafe, oh, let's not even look at that. The MagSafe on this thing, it's very good. Like, I just wish this thing wouldn't open though. This is very good. You see, so you have you could put it on your phone stands for MagSafe and everything. Oh, there you go. I accidentally push on it. And it'll be really good. So, I have no problems with it. All right. So I have it on my car and everything. I had no problems with it. It's a really good case, and I highly recommend it. And just so you know that I'm not BSing, every phone I get, I always get a UAG case for it, right? So on the C Flip 7, I also had the C Fold. I also have the UAG case. On my 16 Pro Max, I have it as well, right? And let me show you. This phone with this case is still thinner than my iPhone 16 Pro Max with the UAG case. Look at that. So you don't have to worry about it being thick. It's a thin profile. One thing though, keep in mind that when you're using a USB-C core, you cannot use any. Just make sure that the connector, the metal part, is actually a long one, because this thing is a little thick over here. So a standard size one is not going to fit. I'll just tell you that right now. Unless you cut it right here, unless you actually modify this thing yourself and you cut it, it's not going to fit. So make sure it's one of those longer metal ones, longer connector. That way you're able to connect it. I use the one from Magic John, because that one has a bigger connector on it. So I use my Magic John USB-C core in order to be able to charge this phone. All right. Or you can go wireless. It don't matter. This is a really good case though. Right. Also, we already had at 300 subscribers. So if you made it all the way to the end right here, I will be giving away one case from Crave. If you comment, you're from the United States, yes, like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right. And you comment what phone you have. You either have an iPhone 16 Pro Max, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, or the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. So comment which one of those three phones you have for your chance to win a Crave case. And so those are really good cases. Crave has already they sent me out these cases for for me to review, and I am now sharing that with you guys, right? So I'll be gifting that to you guys. And and the more sponsors we have, the more we're able to do this. And just comment on this video right here. You don't have to follow me anywhere else. Comment on this video. So comment, so like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. That way we get more people, we get more sponsors, and the stuff that they send out to me, like those cases, I could actually send it out to you guys, right? So one winner. All right. All you gotta do is tell me, and you have to be from the United States, continental United States. I'll ship it out free of charge. So tell me if you have a iPhone 16 Pro Max, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, or a Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. One of those three phones, because those are the three cases that I do have, right? So just tell me which one you have. I'll choose one winner, and I'll reach out to you directly. All right. So I will message you directly here in the comment section, and then we'll go from there. All right. So yeah. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and just make sure you're watching. And on my next video, I will say who's the winner. It might be somewhere. I'll probably try to make it on Wednesday, my next video, right? So give it a couple days. So let's see. So yes, like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell me which phone you have: 16 Pro Max, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, or the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. All right. So until next time, guys, peace.